zombies today, and we're playing Kino Toten. Why? Because Kino Toten is my favorite map. We're just gonna be chilling, killing some zombies. Probably gonna be a short stream, because I'm already tired as it is, and I'm just trying to chill. Yeah, so hope you enjoy the stream. Guys, like the stream, like, subscribe. You know the drill, guys. So yeah, that is all. Yes. I remember listening to this. I remember listening to this on BO1. This is awesome. Well, let's see where this goes, everybody. I'm gonna see if I can try to survive for until at least round 20. And I want to reach round 20. I'm probably just gonna end it there. Blaze and glory. Let's go.
Gonna have to get the power on. It's like deja vu all over again.
Radical. Alright. Let's do this. So, I'm probably just going to be talking about some random topics during the stream. Why? Because, well, I gotta talk to myself because no one really comments on my videos. Because I'm a small channel. I also started with the Arcade 5 because I already, me and my friends already did the major, my friends did all the cool Easter egg thing where you have to do all the Easter eggs in the maps.
Looks like part of the meteor.
Punk. Alright. Alright.
Tastes like fermented herring dipped in cat piss.
So, let's see how it works. What you want to do whenever you're playing Call of Duty Zombies? You're always gonna just want to do what you always do. As a COD veteran myself, well, coming from the BO1 series, you always want to shoot them. I believe it was like 5 and then stab, because you always want to get those points. Yeah. Nope. I also have a really good trigger finger. I'll test on the last zone. Oh heck yeah.
Double points. Shoot him up.
Alright, check this out. Yep, very fast. Not to show my ego, but yeah, I'm pretty fast. Anyways, back to a random topic. Oh, let me think of something to talk about. What's going on nowadays? I don't want to make this a political stream, so I'm not going to talk about politics. Why? Because I don't want to have an argument in my comment section. Reasons of I'm too tired to police my comment section. Oh god, I'm gonna die. That's what I'm saying, Dempsey. Yeah, this is indeed embarrassing. I never go down on round 3. Let my guard down for a second there.
Don't worry, just tripped.
Yeah, we'll use that excuse. I want you to definitely shoot my caves because that's how I get the points. There we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah. Check those points. Oh, perfect.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait, oh, good.
Read juice.
Radical. Good. Alright. Well, I was embarrassing. Went down on round 3. That is never like me. I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. What could I talk Okay, basically which one do you... Okay, I'm not gonna... You basically don't ever try to stop at one barricade. Basically just always move. Train them. How the pros do it. So most of the pros nowadays are just, you know, clickbaiting, you know, their fan base, but whatever.
They're all around me. That'll even the odds.
Perfect. They have surrounded me. That just simplifies the problem. Oop. That's Mr. Crawlers.
Ha! Just what I like. Multiple targets.
Boom.
Die, you undead flesh addict!
Perfect. Alright. So, there's some Easter eggs in this map that I might try to do if I can remember them still. I know there's the painting one. Oh, okay. I should probably leave. I gotta start leaving the room.
Bring on the dogs!
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Damn, that was hot!
Alright. Hellhounds. My favorite round.
Gotta get some more rounds.
Perfect. I got more rounds.
Ammunition on the house!
Alright, let's go.
Ah, A Tale of Two Dempseys. Starts slow, but has a happy ending. Whoa, looks like Nikolai's put on a few pounds. What's he been eating? Oh, a little bundle of badass. His portrait's bigger than everyone else's. Must be trying to compensate for something. Hey, look! It's nobody!
Oh, I'm a gum. What do I get? Oh! Ah. Crap, I'm doing not good tonight. Alright then. I actually gotta bring my A game.
So they got a little lucky. What?
Alright. Now something gets serious. Alright. So now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna try and get to the power. Start the money radio over there. I'm a big fan of doing the mini Easter eggs on the maps. Most of my friends are doing the big Easter eggs, but me, I'm more of a mini Easter egg kind of guy, because I'm always like, looking through the little nooks and crannies with Haymaker.
Time to make some noise.
Nice. Oof. Yeah. Oh God, man. Oh, there's a bunch of it coming, so I better get ready. You're giving me trash here, man. Okay, one more time and then we're gonna bounce. That works.
Yo, zombies! Wanna try out my new gun?
2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh.
Here's another one.
Sick. Alright. Now let's get actually serious now. Yeah. But I like doing the mini Easter eggs. I like those. Because they always have little secrets. Like, you know, how you can look at the little the corpses inside the little boxes. Tachimani's radio or the Illuminati thing under there. Yeah, little stairwell place. That's my favorite. Those are my favorite things to do, really. Why? Because why not? I'm repeating myself. Alright, anyways. Let's try and find another topic to talk about. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Oh no. Alright. Let's go. Oh, shit. Yeah. Also, so I'm gonna rank right now. I got nothing to do, so I might as well rank zombie maps, scale of 1 to 10. And I'll start with my ultimate favorite, 5. That's 10. Why? Well, let's think. You got a really cool boss, like mini boss enemy, which is the Pentagon Thief. That guy's cool because that's cool concept. You get your freaking gun stolen from him, and if you kill him before he says you're gonna get a freaking what's it called? I believe it was like a firebomb cell or something. Yeah, firebomb cell, I believe it was called. And that's the only map they did it on. And if you don't know what firebomb cell is, I believe it was when you would get like it was basically like fire cell with the mystery box, except instead of getting it for the mystery box, you would get it for the pack-a-punch, which was sick. So that I sucked at the game back then, so I never got it. But still, it was a cool idea at the time because it was never tried in any other maps, especially even Kino. I think it wasn't tried in Kino. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I might be wrong. In fact, check me because I'm watching this later during the video when the video's published. So when the stream's published. Yeah, and also you got the really cool cast, which is Castro. What else? Kennedy, Richard Nixon, my favorite. Well, actually, no. Sorry, Kennedy's my favorite because Kennedy. Who doesn't like Kennedy, man? He's like, I need some beans for the chowder when you run out of ammo. Like, bro, that's sick. It's also pretty funny. Yeah. So, yeah, and also, like, what else? Like, like, what else? There's also, like, he would, and there's Richard Nixon, he's like, oh, he's like, he got the deep voice, he does the, like, the thing, like, it's funny as hell. And, yeah. And, okay. And that was the funniest. What else? What else I like about 5? It's been such a long time since I've played those old maps. I feel like an old man nowadays. I feel like a freaking boomer.
This is good for taking names.
Good for taking names. Like, yeah, I don't get it. It's like a freaking boomer because I'm talking about all these freaking cool maps I used to play, all these freaking like other stuff I used to do, and I'm like, oh, you kids nowadays with all your freaking like TOG and your freaking Vietnam and all your high freaking paced and fast paced maps and shit. Like, dude, I feel like a freaking boomer. Like a boomer, man. I don't know, man. I'm just one of those. I became one of the old liners. I didn't want to change. I was like, I don't want to change the COD now. I tried it, and I was like, you know what? This sucks. It's not fun. I don't mind vehicles in COD. Vehicles in COD? That'd be sick. Just imagine flying around a Huey with freaking like a gunship. I didn't mean to get that. I got a gunship, man. That would be sick. Just obliterating everyone. Just obliterating all the zombies. You're in a freaking Huey gunship. You just go brrrr, and just brrrr, like dude, like that. That would be freaking cool. And then you just like freaking that would be awesome. I'm not talking kills. I'm talking like you actually like, just find like vehicles on the map, and if you like if you do like all these like little objectives, you get to control the the gunship or the tank or the jeep or like the freaking snowmobile or something like that. That'd be cool. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Okay. So okay. So we're, for 5, for me, 10 out of 10. Definitely not biased. I'm definitely not being biased here. Definitely. Wink. All right. All right. Second map that comes to my head, Moon. Okay. Moon, awesome setting. All right. Awesome setting. Space. You don't start in space. You start in Area 51, and then you can go to space. And plus, half the time before getting down Area 51, why? Because you probably got too cocky and you got yourself killed by the zombies. Because you were like, oh, I have a pistol, but I can get some points. That's what got you killed. This definitely isn't coming from personal experience, definitely not. But anyways, like, yeah, that's so cool. And then once you actually get to the moon, it's awesome. Like, imagine you're just going to the moon. There's zombies, and then you got the freaking. The only thing I don't like about Moon is the freaking space guy. But that guy's also kind of easy to kill once you get like a death machine or like like a pack gun or something. Like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, but that kind of like Spaceman kind of ruined the map for me. it was good, but Spaceman kind of gave it, you know, a little sadness. But there was also other cool things, like, you know, the dog Easter egg, the little mini Easter egg where you get the space dog, and oh, the space dog was cool. I'm talking about BO3, not BO1. Though I might go to BO1. I'm gonna probably transition to BO1, BO3, and BO2 maps, man, because those are the only Black Ops I played. So yeah. Alright. So, next map, I believe. Alright, next map is gonna be Kino. And I like Kino. It's you know, oh yeah, I didn't give the rating. Moon, for me, is a 9 out of 10. Mainly because Spaceman kind of ruined it. So it's 9 out of 10. Everything else, I like. The Easter egg, the wonder weapons, you know, the mechanics. They were all cool. Just Spaceman kind of brings it down. So like, yeah, 9 out of 10. Alright. So, next up, I'm gonna have to give Kino a rating. So, Kino, to me, Kino is pretty cool. It's a pretty basic map. You know, you got your little areas to go to. It's in a, you know, Nazi area. You know, it's freaking an abandoned Nazi. That was an abandoned. Oh fuck. Alright, that was close. Alright, hold on. I already got that. Nice.
Big chop and lay off the sauerkraut, man.
Got it, teddy bear. Alright. So yeah, Kino Toten ain't bad. It feels just like it's a basic map, you know. Not like basic bones like Noct or alright, friggin' what else? Like Shinonuma. Shinonuma had, you know, it's actually starting to explore like different paths where, well, I believe that's for Rook was also kind of cool because you freaking were like,
need the juice.
You also felt like you were kind of like screwed on it. You know, you also felt like you were kind of, you know, screwed.
Yeah, pack up
because what else?
Like me.
You're legit in the middle of nowhere. Mustang and Sally. I always liked the Mustang and Sallies, and I always really loved the Mustang and Sallies. Why? Because they're like my little child. I've used these things for so long. Ah, I love them. I love them to bits. It's like having, I don't know, I can't name it. It's fork. It's euphoric, basically. That's what I'm saying. Oh, sick. No, there's a thing in here I need. No. Ah, crap. Got it. Man, I didn't get it. I don't think the film reels in there. Yeah, Mustang Sally. Alright, but yeah.
Not a chance, bone maggots.
Well, yeah. So, come on. So yeah, Kino to me, just like there's not really a big boss zombie. Like, you know, you got hellhounds, you got the Nazi zombies, you got the traps. I mean, all of it was basically done before. Nothing new was really innovative, other than, you know, I mean, I guess you could say the green light thing was innovative and stuff, but I don't know. And also, I believe this is the first map where we got introduced to the Primus cast. I believe this is Primus. I don't know if this is a Primus. I'm sorry, but yeah, I believe this was the first one we got introduced to the Primus. And excuse me, to be honest, Primus was probably the greatest set of characters I believe any game I've ever played has come up with, other than Modern Warfare, which is pretty. What's all say, you know, Soap Price, and those guys are pretty sick as well. So let you guys know, I also played COD 4 and stuff. Like, I played those games too. I was really a big Modern Warfare fan when the Black Ops fan, because, you know, Modern Warfare was like, you know, MLG and shit, and I was like, that was bad. I grew up during the MLG era of COD, so I was more into those games.
Not a chance, bone maggots.
I still remember this.
Ah, you're getting pus all over my pants.
So yeah.
Woo! More shit to kill with.
Also, if you're wondering why I put a thermal on my guns, because I don't know either. But I'm sorry, I do know the reason. I got bored when I was making my gun. I said, why not make it hard to aim? And I chose this. Yeah. So yeah, hey, it's always gonna have a challenge at least. Give me this. I don't want a knife holder because I know what's gonna happen because I'm probably gonna screw up somewhere. Maybe I got the crawler. Beautiful. Eat. So yeah. Boom. Alright, we're good except for the crawler. And he's gone now. Alright, so yeah. So also, I'm probably not gonna rate the Cold War maps as well, maybe because I only played like 2 and I didn't really got the full experience. I did complete the Easter eggs for both of them, and they're kind of meh, because it was just like, oh, you saved maxes, or you just did something, that was it. All you did, basically all you did for, what was it, COD, all you did for TOG was just, oh, do these tasks, and here's an Easter egg, you did it, and you freaking get all the freaking little beam things, and you gotta get out of the box, like RNG with the freaking, it's like Moon with the RNG for that Easter egg. I will not lie, Moon did have a pretty crappy Easter egg. I mean, I like the concept where you don't have to go into like the pyramid, and you gotta go like figure out what the hell's going on, and find it out, and like I also spoilers if you have not played the Moon Easter egg. And then like you find out like Samantha Max in there, like oh my god, what the hell? But at that time no one knew who Samantha Max was, because like storyline hadn't really taken off at that time, so everyone was like, what the hell is this little girl doing in here? And then you put Origins and everyone was like, whoa, that's cool. So yeah. But yeah, it was a really cool concept. It was just Easter egg, it required a lot of RNG. And yeah, but the ending to I won't lie, I'm still giving it a 10. His ending to it was worth it. And I won't lie, that was a pretty sick ending. You know, you get to legit see the zombies change from, oh yeah, I remember these right now. You freaking see Richtofen, and he's like, he puts himself to his freaking little girl body, and then freaking Samantha Max is like, what the heck have you done, and blah 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 blah, and then freaking, like, yeah. Then the zombies could get controlled by what's it called? So stage, theater. Okay, I know what this is. Sorry.
I need to find some lead, or I'm gonna get
bored here. Yeah, I know a lot of the lines from Dempsey, man, because he's the coolest dude out of all of them. Screw off. Oh heck yeah, baby. All right, now you're giving me room to work. Now they give me some room to work. That's what I'm talking about. RPK is always a good gun to have. Right. Yes. Double points. Once you have the RPK, you're a god. Hey man, the RPK is a god weapon. Let me look at it. You got 500 rounds, that's also including, you know, a current round magazine. And then once you pack this thing, it becomes the best gun. I understand there's Regular Mark II and Thunder Gun for Kino, but come on. Really? You're gonna tell me that the motherfucking RPK isn't almost a god gun? Well, it's not. It's not a wonder weapon. And understandable. Because, you know, wonder weapons are also the best guns to have. I mean, I'd rather have a Regular Mark II than an RPK. But considering bullet weapons, yes, RPK is the best. Now, am I biased with RPK? No. Because I'm not a big fan of Russian guns. I'm much more of a fan of American guns, like the M16. The A1, I hate. But A2, A3, and A4 M16s, those are the best kinds of guns. Will not lie. Those are the awesome types of guns. Boom. So yeah, that's also why I love the M16. Also, I'm such a really sick vibe to it. Oh my god. 9. Nope. I don't want to go back. Ow. Ow, what the frick? That's not even fair. I think I get some light. I'm gonna get bored here. Bam. So yeah. Alright. Next map. Shinonuma. Shinonuma? Eh. I'm gonna speed around this. Shinonuma, I'm 4 out of 10. It was just really basic, and I mean, all they really did was just, you know, try a new way of,
Clean up on aisle 5!
all they really did was just, you know, all they did branching paths this time, which was already done in Varrock, so it didn't matter. But,
Nasty squawk.
gosh, I could use this. But yeah.
That, you undead flesh monkeys.
So, yeah, Varrock really did. And then Varrock. Varrock is, 7 out of 10. I actually know it has a horror element to it. Yeah, I will check that. 9 out of 10. You know, it's actually a really creepy map to be playing at like night, because you got freaking like you hear the dentist things and all that other stuff. And you know what? That's just scary. Knocked. 10 out of 10. Reason of a COG. May I say more? All right. Yeah. Ascension. Ascension. We got the rocking stuff. Yeah, that's also. That's a 7 out of 10. Some maps I really hate other than the basic ones. My opinion is basically like a lot of the other ones. I'm gonna be completely honest. Alright. Reload a new mag. New magging. Oh my god, 666. Oh my god. Dude, devil number.
Ammunition on the house.
Oh my god, dude. There's gonna be so much content, bro. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know why we would watch this. But alright, let's see what do we got here. Nice, Arsenal Accelerator. Nice. I need a speed code. I don't know where speed code is, but I think I know where it is actually. It's in yes, there we go. PhD. Oh, you know what sucks? They took out PhD for like most of the map. I don't know why. There's always Cherokee is always mean about that. I'm never gonna forgive Cherokee taking up my PhD. I will always love my PhD. Just being able to jump and flop on the ground and explode things, dude. That was just that was awesome. Those are my happy days. Now those are gone, sadly. I understand you got the Gobblegum, like, oh, you got Danger Clothes, that's also PhD, basically. It is the same thing, that's not a perk, man, that's a Gobblegum. I'm not comparing, the Gobblegums ain't perks, in my opinion. They never have, and never will. They're semi-like perks. They're like them, but they are not them. I'm gonna die. Load a new mag. There we go. Oh,
they're everywhere! Hey, did Rick Toten send you all?
Oof, they're getting owned.
Let's see, 1,000 zombies, 1 Dempsey. Yeah, that's probably fair.
So Dempsey is my favorite man for the reason of I'm American, and he is also a badass American. So yes, that's the main reason I like him. He reminds me of what you want to be as a man. Just be like, I'm the best, and I am awesome. He's what I strive to be every day. True American hero right there.
Oh, sweet Bowie knife.
Yeah, I always picked up the Bowie knife whenever I had everything. Now you see I don't have double tap. Listen, I understand you can say, why don't you get Mule Kick? Mule Kick? Why? Why would I want Mule Kick, man? I understand extra cool weapon, but that's also extra points I gotta spend to pack that thing, and then I don't think again. You're not taking into the cost of repacking. It's just a free ass go I ain't willing to go into, man. It's like financial. It's like debt, basically. It's like it takes a while to get out of once you're in it. You know, man. If you know, you know. What am I doing? I should probably actually use it. beautiful. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish my trails tonight, and I probably never will, mainly because I'm too tired and I'm just trying to find things to talk about. But yeah. Oh heck.
Man up, zombies! It's time to die!
Well, if I get bored next week, also, whoever likes my channel, which I question whoever likes my channel every day, whoever does indeed like my channel, I will do a face reveal so I check if my stream is still working. Sometimes it breaks off. Poofed and oofed, my man.
Blood-sucking gutter slugs are going out Dempsey style!
Hell yeah. Yes,
Take my guy! Your worst nightmare!
I have not been promoted in a while. Also, if you see, I'm Prestige 10, so I've been playing this game for a while. And yes, I know. People are gonna say, bro, you're probably a nerd. Why don't you play something else? And I do play something else. I just play this game a lot longer than the others. Let's do it.
This has to be the last piece.
Oh,
I found the hidden song.
and they're probably not gonna let. I don't think they play 1.5 on here because it's a cover reason. But I hear the 1.5, but it's alright. Yeah, I can still just talk over it. So if I go down, I'm gonna embarrass me in the coffee room. So I gotta make sure I don't go down during this.
Those things need to see the sunshine every once in a while.
Repack.
Man, I wish we could replace Rick Toffen with a hot chick. I'm getting lonely here.
Send. I do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I gotta understand this. I don't get it how people like pineapple on pizza. I understand it's a very controversial issue. It's very, very heavy topic at the moment. But come on. Who likes pineapple on pizza? I mean, really. Whoever made that a thing, like, bruh, I'll say, like, come on. Who does that? I mean, listen, I understand. I'm probably not the best person to be talking to. I'm Italian American. I do not come from Italian. I do not come from Italy, but I'm descended out of from Italy. But still, like, come on. A pineapple on a pizza, that's like saying tuna with ketchup. And I swear, if there's someone that eats tuna with ketchup, what the hell, man? I need answers.
Soon.
Come on. Like, I don't get it, man. Oh no. People that made pineapple on pizza are crazy. You're insane, man. What's wrong with you? No sane human being would ever do that to a perfectly good pizza pie. Like, it makes me sad. It makes me want to cry some days knowing that there's a good pizza out there that put pineapple on it. That had pineapple. It's like you took a good pizza and then you proceed to slap ass on it, man. You proceed to slap diarrhea-filled ass turds on it. It makes me cry every day knowing that happens to some poor pizza. Just a grown man cry. So I don't want to get too caught up on it. So I'm gonna get angry. Then I'm gonna get pissed off. And then I'm probably gonna be like, I don't want to shoot him. Just why? Whoever came up with that, I question their sanity every day. If you're watching See My Pound Pizza, why? I don't, bruh. I never had pineapple pizza. I never will. Why? Because it's one of those people that just say, no, I ain't eating that. No one wants to eat that. It's trash. I forgot this little thing over here. you're not gonna go over there. Weird. But yeah, man, I don't get it. I do not get it. While we're on the topic of food, because, well, I buried my hole. I already dug my hole. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the best type of pizza gotta be all meat. Sorry. All meat is good. Are you gonna, I mean, I don't get it. How are you gonna look someone straight in the eye and say, oh, yeah, man, I like veggies on my pizza? I mean, I understand trying to be healthy. Trust me, I'm a healthy guy myself. I also like, you know, having the occasional junk food once in a while. But come on. Ah, crap. Whatever. Alright, back to the freaking, I need to get back to the freaking subject. Don't get off track, don't get off track. We need to finish the subject at hand. Like, why? Like, listen, the freaking, when you slap on to a pizza, you got the cheese. Alright, that's good. But what are you gonna add on to it other than maybe pepperoni? Because everyone adds, like, I like pepperoni. Pepperoni's bomb. You know what you're gonna add onto that pizza? You're gonna add on that good stuff. Add on that meat. You're gonna add on the freaking bacon, that pepperoni, that chicken. I understand chicken isn't a meat, but come on. You understand where I'm going with this? Like, come on. You don't add mushrooms to a pizza unless you're trying to be healthy. And as I said before, if you're trying to be healthy, respect. I am also a healthy person as well. I work a lot, and I also try to do things that benefit me and my body. Because why? Because I'm always feel that police, their body is a gift that you should never take for granted. Because do you not know how cool your body is? Like, your body, considering your gender, if you're a man, you have literal other, like, tiny humans inside your nutsack right now. And you have the ability to freaking put those fluids in someone else that is of the opposite gender. That's crazy. And if you're a girl, you have the freaking, bro, you have the option to freaking create something. That's sick, man. That's awesome. I probably couldn't do that. Why? Because I'm a man. I can't do that because I only have tiny humans in me. And the women get to make the tiny into a freaking small human. If I'm not small human, they become a big human. I'm just really simplifying it right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, man, come on. That's crazy. I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. I'm surprised. Hold on. I must kill myself. Hold on. Let's deal with these zombies. We're getting back on the subject. I actually want to get back to that subject because it actually sounds fun. No! Gets an instant kill. Nice. Like, come on. You're gonna tell me that being able to create something isn't cool? Like, come on. It's super cool. No one else doesn't, like, actually, like, a lot of insects can, a lot of, like, mammals can, but it's also cool because you're gonna create things with your body parts. That's how cool the human body is. That's how cool it is. And also, not to explain how you legit breathe like air, man. That's insane. That's crazy, man. I mean, it's not crazy that you're able to breathe. Like, come on, that's basic science. Like, how you were able to, like, how someone was able to create like a diagram of how the heck the human body works is insane. I will never get that. Would that be God made it? Would that be we just the mammals that came out of the water? We're like, how about we just make the human body just like really cool? You got a pharaoh. Who the hell takes a pharaoh? I'll show you this pharaoh. This nut. Sorry. Like, come on. Like, dude. No normal human being. I mean, no, sorry, back to the other man. Like, come on. It's super cool to be able to freaking out this body, man. This body's awesome. I'm gonna, like, I'm always gonna stick to my gun and say, this human body is awesome, and you shouldn't take it for granted. If you do take it for granted, you gotta relook your life, man. I mean, I understand, you know, you got your cravings and shit, like, oh, I like donuts, and oh, I like pizza. Trust me, I'm there with you. I also indeed do like the pizza. I do like my pizza pie, maybe because I'm Italian. And then being an Italian, you know, you gotta get that pizza. I'm one of those, like, yeah, being an Italian, man, I love my pizza. Alright, I love my pasta, I love my spaghetti. Alright, I love my lasagna. But still, you gotta take care of your body. Don't shove shit in your body for like forever, man. Put some other good stuff in there. Like some vegetables, like some carrots, like some celery, like some broccoli. Fuck Brussels sprouts. Everyone can agree. No one likes Brussels sprouts. Everyone hates Brussels sprouts. Why? Because they taste like shit. Everyone understands where I'm coming from. Like, even the most fit guys in the world hate Brussels sprouts. Why? Because Brussels sprouts taste like trash. Broccoli, on the other hand, I don't mind broccoli. It's tiny trees. Because tiny trees taste pretty tasty. I've never tasted a tree before. I don't wanna, because that'd be kind of weird. God damn it. Also, I don't think taste a tree. If you did, that'd be kind of very weird. But like, dude, that's crazy. That's insane, dude. Just the human body, alright. Moral of the story here, moral of this rant. Take care of your body, everyone. Because you only have one body. And if you lose that one body, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be either really out of shape and your body's gonna not even work, or you're just gonna lose, but you're just gonna fail your body. And you don't want to fail your body because your body's been with you since birth. Like, I understand, keeping your body is hard, and you know, sometimes you don't want to do workouts, and I understand, I agree with you, that's why you have rest days. But also, I mean, just doing a little bit of like push-ups, just doing some sit-ups, just doing, you know, if you got dumbbells or resistance bands, if you just want to do those simple workouts, like a YouTube video. 5-minute, you know, bicep workout, man. Oh, let's go. That's pretty cool. I mean, I understand. I've been in this position before. I'm like, bro, I got fast metabolism. Nothing's gonna fucking happen to me. And I realized, wait a minute, if I have fast metabolism, why don't I use that to my advantage and freaking just, you know, pump iron, you know, get them biceps, get them triceps, you know, get all those good muscles that the ladies want. And everyone has their own reason doing workouts. Mine, I want to get chicks. I mean, to each their own. Some people just want to get healthy. Some people want to do it, you know, to have positive energy in their life. You know, have self-motivation. You know, some people do it because, you know, just like, I just want to do it. Me, I'm chicks, and a lot of people do it for the chicks. A lot of guys do it for the chicks. At the end of the day, a lot of guys do it for the chicks. I do it for the chicks. Heck, my friend does it for the chicks. So other friends just do it to be healthy. I don't blame them. Heck, being healthy is a good thing. It's always good to be healthy. It's never good to be unhealthy. You never want to be unhealthy. Why don't you want to be unhealthy? Because you don't want to live. You don't want to be 30 and you're freaking in your middle house. You're fat as fuck and you're saying, ugh, damn, man, I really can't walk that well as I used to in my youth. And you're just like, well, maybe if I worked out, maybe I could have, you know, had a better, maybe I could be happy now. Maybe I could actually, you know, walk places. Maybe, who knows, maybe if I worked out, maybe that girl would have liked me better. That's why you gotta work out when you're young, because you got all this testosterone. You're freaking, you're just like, energized as hell. I'm energized now. It's freaking late at night. I'm freaking talking like it's normal. Now it's because I'm a night owl, but still, come on. Like, you gotta stay healthy. It's also, the benefits of being healthy outweigh the benefits of being unhealthy. No one, like, anyone with a common sense, a chimpanzee could understand, hey, maybe I should be healthy, because being healthy equals I have a better life. And if I have a better life, I can live longer. If I can live longer, then I can see my kids grow up. And I understand there's some people that are like, I don't want to have kids. And hell, you're right. I'm not going to disagree with you. Oh, I am anti-abortion. I understand that. Now, please don't freaking flame me in the comments for being anti-abortion. I have my own reasons for that. But still, back to the main rant. I mean, come on.
So beautiful about blowing shit
you get to see your kids grow up, and you get to see them, you know, you get to see things, and you get to see other things. You get to see the world, like, grow old. Like, oh, dude, I used to do that. And now, who knows, maybe my kids do that now. Or maybe, in other words, oh, no one does this anymore. What the hell? And, like, you're like, oh, man. And, like, it's weird. And, hold on a minute. Bunk.
Not a chance,
and it's like, yeah, man, it's like for the two reasons I mainly want to get healthy is because, one, I want, you know, to get chicks. Two, I also want to live to be like 100. Why do I want to live to be 100? Because I want to see how freaking crazy the world changes then, man. You know, because, like, it's always cool to see the world in, like, I know for damn sure. If I was born in the 80s and I looked up it now, I'd be like, oh wow, it's really different, man. It's really different now. And like, bro, as a 2006 kid, bro, everything's different now. Everything's so much more political and crap. Back when I was growing up, man, everything was just do your own thing, man. Everyone just have fun, yo. Yo, here come the boy. Oh shit, what up? Or like, dude, 20s freaking like the best game of the year. No, game of the year, man. I love that. It was Shrek, man. I grew up during the time of the MLG, the Shrek era, man. It's all the ogre now era, man. Those were the days, man. Those are the days I want to live again. I feel like a freaking boomer because I feel like I'm just talking about, oh, dude, I want to go back to my old days and I want to be happy and stuff. But you know what? Everyone wants to be like that. No one wants to be like, oh, I want to be sad and I want to. Hold on a minute. I want to, live in this. I want to live in this, time warp thing. Well, sadly, we don't have time machines, so we can't go back in time. And plus, even if we did have time machines, no one would be using to go back to their past. I want to say, like, oh, what happened when, what happened during like the D-Day landings, or what happened in Vietnam, or what happened in, Iraq, or freaking the Gulf War. Like, the people want to learn what the heck happened before they were alive, man. They were like, oh, I know what happened. What was Hitler thinking? What was Joseph Stalin thinking, man? What was freaking D. Roosevelt thinking?
Running light on ammo.
Like, everyone wants to see what the heck was going on before they were alive, because that's what time travel. That's why everyone wants to time travel. It's just what was going on before. No one wants to know about. I already seen that though, so it don't really matter. Now there's some people that are like, I kind of want to see what was happening during when I was alive and what I could have done differently and what could I have done the same and how could I have gone this trick to notice me better. And shit like that. So yeah. But yeah, no one used time travel to actually, see what they could have done different. Everyone used time travel to go back and learn history. Why? Because history's sick as fuck. Why? I understand I'm being biased as a freaking historian here, but come on. Who doesn't want to know what happened? Who doesn't want to know what happened in, like, Vietnam? Why did we go to Vietnam? Awesome times, American here. Why did we go to Vietnam? Why was Hitler super crazy? We understand this because, history, he was abused as a boy, and, not a pretty bad family. Also, basically, if you have a kid that's running for president, you have a bad family life, don't let him run for president. Because as soon as you have bad family life, and politics all leads to, pretty bad stuff, like, Nazis and shit, but still, other than that, I mean, come on. It's crazy, man. I always will love history. I'm always going to be a big advocate for history. Why? Because history's fucking cool. Because why? Also, other reasons is just because I've had family that served in those wars I talked about. Not in Iraq, because... No, actually, no one served in Iraq. But still, like, there's so much cool stuff that I want to learn about. Like, hey, what did my grandpa go through? What did my great-grandparents go through? Heck, I learned the other day, my great-grandpa was in the Mexican army, and he was freaking hunting down bandits. And I was like, well, that's pretty fucking kick-ass, man. No, I'm not Mexican to the point where I don't have the freaking accent. I do have it. I can come up with it. But, like, I'm talking actual, like, dialect. I can't speak actual fluent Spanish. Why? Because I suck at Spanish. Get better at Spanish, taking Spanish class? Yeah. Okay. I'm probably not good at Spanish. But anyways. Back to the rant. History is awesome. Okay, it teaches you things that you probably never will learn about when you were alive. And history teaches you what to not do in the future. Like right now, everything's political. And you want to know what else was political? Freaking, Nazi Germany during the 1930s and during the 1930s and 40s era. History gives you a little perspective, like, what could happen if we keep doing this? Oh, it doesn't lead to a good outcome. Oh no. So it's like history teaches you many things. Like, as very many, philosophers say, history usually rhymes with the present. And yeah, it kind of does, because like what's happening now is kind of like the 60s. There's also some events that are kind of like the 30s Germany, where like the Capitol riots, kind of like the Reichstag fire, and how it was like the thing. And I know I'm getting political. Shit, I don't want to get political right now. Fuck. But I gotta make these kind of references, because then how the hell else am I getting my point across? I'm sorry for cursing. Take back the cursing. I'm sorry. I'm getting off track here. professional, sir. Got him. But yeah, like history's cool because it teaches you some things you would have never learned in real life. And I understand they teach it in school, but they don't teach enough of it. And they also don't teach the right points of it. They teach very little history. Like, I have to go out of my way to go learn actual, like, you know, some cool history. Like, oh, what happened during the 1800s? Oh, well, America was expanding. How? Oh, that's all we're going to talk about today. Wait, what? And then I gotta go on the internet, I gotta go on YouTube, I'm like, what happened during America's expansion phase? And I realized, oh shit, they were all going all over. They were invading Puerto Rico, they were invading all South America. Why? Because some people say it was for freedom, others say it was for the benefit of the sugar companies. And I kind of side with it was for the benefit of the sugar companies. And it probably was, but yeah. Like, I understand. I understand. History. I understand. Like, I understand for getting bored. Like, oh, why the fuck is this keep talking about history, man? And like, I'm like, well, I like history. And you know what? If you can't deal with my love of history, and I don't know why the hell you're even here in the first place, because that's really all I talk about nowadays. Right, hold on. Just go here. Oop. Gotta concentrate for a second. But yeah, man, it's sick to watch history. And like, plus, if you're living in like an era, you don't know what's gonna happen. That's what's so weird about living in, like, you could be living in history right now. Heck, we're already living in history because everyone's gonna blow, basically the media and stuff like that's gonna blow a lot of things out of proportion. I understand you're probably every liberal in the chat, or not chat, because I don't watch these streams. Every liberal that watches this video is gonna be like, oh my god, he loves Trump. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't really a big fan of the guy, because I don't really, in my opinion, I don't really think it matters what kind of political party you choose. America's always gonna be corrupted the way it is. But still, like, I mean, it's always good to at least, like, if you want to actually change, you know, change the country, or, you know, in my opinion, change the United States for the better, don't vote for these two parties anymore, man. Vote for something else. Like, they basically have they have a political monopoly over the United States by the Democrats and Republicans. Vote for someone else. Vote for the freaking Constitutionalist Party, or the freaking Tea Party, or the freaking, I don't care for a hardline socialist. Vote for the Socialist Party. Or hell, if you believe in something else, like, oh, I believe America should take over the world, I believe in the freaking expansionist party, alright? Maybe make the expansionist party, okay? I want to see a person make that. I would probably vote for you, because I also agree in American expansionism. I believe in a world run by America. It'd be kind of cool. Why? Because America has problems. Everyone understands this. America's always gonna have problems. Every country has problems. But hell, it sucks a lot less than some other countries, like Iraq, even though we created the problems in Iraq. Now, Saddam wasn't doing much better in Iraq, but hell, at least he had order. I'm not advocating, I'm not being a sympathizer for the Iraqi people. Hell no. There was a real justification for the reason we went there. It was because, well, I'm talking about the Gulf War, and I'm talking about the actual 2003 invasion. Like, you know, Saddam was like, fuck off, UN, I'm powerful, what the fuck you? And then they were like, you know what, send in the freaking US guys. And then they were like, alright, send them in. They were like, right, you really want to do this? And then he was like, no, fuck you, we're gonna do it. And you went to war with it, and guess what happened? We kicked their asses. And everyone's like, oh, it was a massacre. No, it wasn't. The guy had an army. Third most standing army in the world. And you're gonna tell me that it was a massacre? No. It was because he sucked at being a general.
Gotta give him credit, he's not about to quit.
Thank you, Dempsey. Like, come on. Like, how are you gonna tell me this Saddam guy, oh, it was a massacre, the US should never gotten involved? Well, we kind of had to get involved, right? It was the Middle East. I mean, what do you want to do? We can't just sit back and relax. We have to police the world. That's our job. If you're a big nation, and if you're the #1 military in the world at the time, I understand China's getting up there, but China sucks. And I understand China's gonna be like, what did he just say? He just said China suck. Oh, I got a freaking Sunset Sky. Oh shit.
You need to learn when
Holy
to
shit.
die.
And like, yeah, man, come on. I mean, according to an article I saw, it was pretty old, so I don't know if they still do it still. But they don't even use Kevlar, so like, I don't really see China as a threat. They just use their freaking a number. I understand. That's what the Soviets did. And, you know, the Soviets, they pushed the freaking Germans back, who everyone thought was, like, unstoppable, because they thought, oh, dude, these guys are freaking unstoppable. We're unstoppable. We took France, we took Poland, we took the Netherlands, we took Luxembourg, we took Belgium. We're fucking gods, dude. Like, yeah, and then they started going on the deep end during the... Hold on a minute.
You're all gonna die today.
Perfect, and they're gonna run up. Hold on. Let's get ready.
Die, you blood-sucking slack-jawed
Yeah.
bags!
But yeah, so you know what? I don't get it. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to say I don't get it. But I do get it. I do get history. It's pretty cool to understand history. But, like, yeah, so I don't understand why the Nazis were like, oh, we're the best. We fucking took over basically all of Europe, except for Britain. I respect the British. I hate them because they, you know, kind of colonized their country for, you know, like, for a little while. And then, you know, kind of had that dispute where we tossed our team to the sea, which I will always be supportive of that action. I mean, yes, I'll always love the action of that we tossed their freaking team to the sea. I'm very proud of that. I'm always proud of that. And, woo, Merc for the win. So the freedom is coming out. Yeah.
Is it just me or am I alone
But yeah,
here?
like, come on. I forgot my argument. Hold on, let me rethink for a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? We were talking about how the Nazis took over Germany. Oh yeah, wait, they're China's numbers. But yeah, the Soviets were able to push back like hold on, I don't know if they were the best army in the world. No, the U.S. kind of had a sucky army at that time, because basically all their they kind of lost to the Japanese for a little bit there, and then freaking like yeah.
Die again, bone bag.
So yeah, and the Soviets were able to push them back with mere numbers, which kind of shows hell. If you have a population that is like, if you have just like a bunch of conscription, you're just like, oh, you know what? How about we just fucking well know what numbers? And I understand the Germans were at fault a little bit. They kind of invaded in the winter, which, if you know history, they probably didn't. If you know history, you don't invade Russia in the winter. Napoleon couldn't do it. The British couldn't do it. Germany couldn't even do it. And I understand. I mean, they could have took over Russia, but Hitler was an idiot. He decided, you know what? Keep pushing. And his general was like, no, there's gonna be winters, so we should probably hold our men here. And you're like, no. You keep moving. No. Because he was an idiot. I'm not gonna lie, Hitler was pretty dumb for deciding to go into Russia during the snow. I agree. I believe his generals were right. They should have just stuck to set up in a trench line, set up some trench lines, get some fortifications up, set up along the, little line they had going. I believe it was the CeeLo line, I might be wrong. And like they should have just set up there. They should have just waited, and then once the winter was over, they would be easy. It would be over because all the Russians have our numbers. And if you have a bunch of freaking, men, of course, I understand the Nazis starting to fight a two-front war, which is also pretty stupid on Hitler's part, because he basically shot himself in the foot so many times. He decided to join. I believe, there's a lot of reasons the Nazis could have won. It was just Hitler's stupidity that made them lose. Like, come on, he was a fucking idiot, man. Such an idiot. I'm not advocating for the Nazis, God no. I also want to let you guys know that right now, I'm not a Nazi sympathizer. Gotta clarify that for YouTube. But, I mean, yeah, he was an idiot. He could have just listened to his generals, and the war would have been won. He would have won World War II. Because he was a freaking, he's a freaking, dumbass. He decided, hey, let's just, what's it called? Let's have a war on two fronts. That wasn't the ideal decision you want to be in. You never want to have a freaking war on two fronts. It's basically to make it simple for you if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Basically, if you have two guys that are gonna fight you, you want to fight one guy so you can concentrate all your fire on him. But if you have two guys fighting you, then you gotta alright, how am I gonna do this? I got 50-50 on my, I gotta use 50% of my body on one guy, 50%, and that's what screwed Hitler over. because he used all half his supply on the western front, and then he decided, oh, let's use some of it on the eastern front. So he used 50% of his manpower on the west and 50% on the east, and that's not good enough because guess what the Russians had? 100% of their manpower. Like, bro, you should understand what was coming to you the second you freaking decided I'm gonna invade Russia now. Like, dude, you should have known what was gonna come. What was gonna happen? Like, dude, it doesn't make sense. You don't. It baffles my mind. It's like you had such a good army, and you had such good commanders. You get Erwin Rommel. He had everything. He had the populist support behind it, other than the Jews and mainly all the other minorities. But other than the the white race, the Aryan people, other than that, the Aryan people were the only ones supportive. But that was the majority of Germany at the time. So you gotta understand, it was pretty easy to freaking trick them into thinking, oh yeah, we're the best nation on earth, and then they're like, yeah, we are the best nation on earth. Fuck the Allies, why? Because they enslaved us. Well, they didn't enslave us, but they made us their bitch for the next 5 years, and they were just like, I mean, yeah, I would be kind of pissed too. Like, America got invaded by Germany, and Germany was like, all right, now we're gonna put all these freaking taxes on you, and we're gonna put all these freaking you're gonna have to owe us money, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, and then they're like, if you don't pay it back, then we're just gonna occupy you, and then. Yeah, I don't believe they were gonna occupy Germany. They didn't pay it back, but still, like, you gotta pay some of this debt to us because you lost the war, and it's like German people are like, well, this is coming out of my paycheck, and I gotta pay for this shit, and it's 1930, and the cost of bread and a loaf of bread costs about 20 million Deutschmarks. So yeah, I kind of am pissed off that I gotta do this. Or as an American, you'd be like, oh, it costs $20 million to get a loaf of bread. So yeah, you would understand that German people are like, you know what, fuck the Allies, I'm not doing this shit. I'd rather just do it myself. I'd rather just, screw them. I mean, I don't want to do this. I'm not paying 20 million Deutschmarks for a loaf of bread. So you're like, you know what, I support this random mustache guy. This guy, he's speaking when I like it. I'm picking up what he's laying down, and then and then you let them into the power, and he's like, well, guys, I know a way to get Germany back on track, and what we're gonna do is call a little bit of fascism, and then and then he was like, I know what we're gonna do, and then he was also a war veteran on top of that, so he was like, you know what, I also fought for the Great Kaiser during the Great War, and I am pissed. Our country's been shamed to this point where we have to be paying and sucking up to the Allies. It makes our country look like wusses, and everyone was like, yeah, it does make our country look like wusses. Maybe we should fight them back. And they're like, yeah, also know what else happened? They made us a lower army, and we can't have an air force anymore. So they're also like, yeah, I wasn't pissed about that. I don't want that. What the fuck? So you know what? They were just like, you know what? I'm liking what this Hitler guy is saying. This Nazi guy, I like this guy, what he's saying.
Need the juice.
I support this, yeah. I was just gonna take it out of context, for sure. But, yeah. And then he's like, you know what? I could get Germany back on track. And then guess what happened? He was putting his chance on. He's like, you know what? All right, he's like, that's not good enough. I want to be leader. I want to be president. I don't know what they called president at the time for Germany was, but I don't know. But whatever it was. And then they were like, yeah, I want to be that. So he was chosen into it, and guess what happened? You chose with your hearts, and you didn't choose with your mind. Just like now. Everyone's choosing with their hearts, because no one's Orange Man bad. And though I don't support Trump, I don't support him, I support him on some points, some other points I'm just like, it's meh. But it's like, yeah, fun. How I went from now, war with China to Nazi Germany and the Soviets, it's crazy. But now back to the main point of what I was talking about. China, they should be taken seriously now, because they also have, a lot of, what's it called? They have a lot of, cyber. They do a lot of cyber attacks now, and I understand President Biden's like, oh, they attack us with the cyber attacks again. Oh, there's gonna be war, there's gonna be hell to pay, and then it's probably not gonna happen, because, Joe Biden, come on. they're tired freaking. They're just a bunch of cowards. They're just appease people. That's how they work. They're just like Chamberlain. In my opinion, they're just like Chamberlain. They're not gonna do jack shit to China. Why? Because they suck up to China like a baby sucks on his mommy's titties. So yeah. So basically, yeah. That's one thing I got like Trump about. He was tough on China. He understood there was a threat, and he said, you know what? We should deal with this threat right now. And he was like, you know what? Let's deal with this threat. And he decided to do it, and then kind of got de-elected. I'm not gonna lie. I believe Trump was elected 100%. I believe 99% of it was true. 1% of it might have been, you know, might have been some stuff going on behind the scenes. They're like, you know, we don't really like this orange guy, so you know, we kind of got, you know, get him out of here. He's kind of not aligning with our agendas right now, guys. Just saying.
Like that, creepy crawler.
And you know, I understand. Oh, no, I understand. No one liked him. Why was it? It was pretty easy to like hate the guy if you were a liberal, because he's like, everyone. The media was like, this guy, he's in it with the Russians. He's a jack dodger. And I can understand, but again, a lot of fucking politicians nowadays were draft dodgers. You know, I know freaking Biden definitely didn't serve no freaking war. His son is a veteran. I understand. His son's also, you know, his freaking hunter's kind of a failure. Cause,
every one of you to
yeah, it's just crack. But his other son, you know, Bo, I can respect the guy who was in the army, served in Afghanistan. Though the war was very illegal, I agree the Afghanistan war was very illegal. I'm about to die. Nice. Yeah, all of them. I respected. Hold on. It was Afghanistan. It was an illegal war that, you know, his father kind of started, which was not good. I'm gonna die. Hold on. I'm gonna try. Okay. This might be where the stream ends. This might be where the stream ends. Oh, yeah, this is where the stream ends. That's where it's gonna end. I know it. It's gonna be a zombie that come right through here, and he's like, whoop. Oh, 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 oh. There's gonna be a zombie. Oh. Ooh, I'm gonna cycle you now. Hold on, people, I gotta do some gamer chat moves right now. But yeah, I won't lie, there was some funny memes that came out of Trump. Like, Obama. I'm dead. Oh my god, how am I not dead? I buy more. I cannot buy more. I cannot buy more. It was like Obama. Well, that was a funny one. My sense of humor also is very trash. Right, he was tough on China, and I respect that.
Multiple targets.
He was like, you know, how about we, you know, not save this threat for later? We should probably deal with it now. And he was like, you know what, we're gonna deal with the threat now. And he was like, you know what, guys? If you guys don't stop being assholes, I guess I gotta deal with you myself. And then China was like, oh shit, is this an actual president? Taking charge? Shit, okay. Fuck, gotta bribe him. And then he was like, I don't want to be bribed. Though there probably was some corruption in the background of Trump's presidency. I won't lie, there's always corruption. In every single presidency, no matter what. No matter how great the president, other than George Washington, because I don't think that was they just formed the darn nation back then, so understandable how there couldn't be corruption. I don't know if I can use this. Ow. But yeah, like he was tough on the people that were a big risk to America. Yeah. So back to the main point, and also why we should take China seriously now, because of their, you know, they do more cyber attacks and they're more I can't say that word. Technologically advanced. There we go. There we go. Fuck Christ. Oh my God. Technologically. There we go. They're advanced than us. Cause they have, you know, much more. Oh, what's it called? Hold on. Come on. Let me get a jug. But yeah, the more don't say it again. You already know what I'm saying. All right, but yeah, they're more, you know, they understand technology better than us. So it's just like, oh, so they're probably gonna, you know, more, and they're probably gonna be more. It's because everything made in China is either just reused crap that's just, you know, doesn't even know how to work. Plus, made in China is like you understand when it says made in China, you're like, oh, so it's probably pretty shit. It's just like, you know, it's made in China army. Like, it's probably shit. They're just trying to make it seem like they're a big deal. And I understand. You know, they are scary in some aspects. Like how they have nuclear capabilities, but so do we. Now, war with China could possibly end in all-out nuclear Armageddon. And though that would be kind of scary, I really wouldn't expect much else from a war with a major power, because basically war with China would be just like, it's basically another Cold War, except, you know, unlike the Soviets, China actually has some implements of capitalism, which, yeah, they're probably gonna live long if they have some sort of capitalism going with them. Oh there it goes.
Woo! Bring it on!
There we go. Yeah, but they also have a bunch of numbers. Also, they have freaking, what's it called? A bunch of, no, they have numbers on their side. That's why the Chinese don't really mind just saying, alright, we don't want to give you killer because you're not really that important to us. So how about this? Just go run out there and kill yourself. But why would we kill ourselves? But the great Xi Jinping, you idiot. What, do you want to lose your credit? Social credit? What are you, a capitalist pig? You made me sick. Do I gotta put you in a Uyghur camp? Do I gotta put you in detention center? No. No, I believe in the great Xi Jinping. I believe in the great communist revolutionary Mao Zedong. And yeah, because they're not willing to change. There's some people in China that are like, it kind of sucks here, and they want to leave. They don't let you leave. Why? Because they're a communist country. Why the fuck would they let you leave, you idiot? God, man, what's wrong with you? Let's make them leave. No. How the hell do you think they get their army?
Is it just me, or am I alone here?
But come on, you can understand. If you don't, you know, if you have numbers, which America doesn't, because not many people like from inside America, not many people like America. There's a lot of people that do love America. I am one of them. But
let's see,
like,
1,000 zombies, one
come
Dempsey.
on, there's some people that just like don't like America. They rather see it burn. There's some anarchists that live in America. There's some other freaking, what's it called? So other, like, you know, there's like, you know, communists, which
never saw a zombie swarm.
By communism,
like.
It doesn't really work that well. I mean, everywhere we tested it, either ended in a lot of deaths, or just turned into a dictatorship. Or I think I might be talking about socialism.
You corner a Dempsey, you'll get dead real quick.
I don't know if it's socialism or communism that turns into a dictatorship. I believe it's socialism that turns into a communist state, and then from there, they just turn into dictatorship after that. And, yeah. It makes us look at a lot of the South American countries. You'll understand. But yeah. So if you have numbers, you're probably going to overwhelm an enemy on your home turf. Which is why, you know, America really shouldn't invade, you know, China. Because one, you don't want to lose, you don't need to lose, you know, lives that you could just do through, you know, embargoes like Cuba. I mean, look at Cuba. Look at an embargo with Cuba. Look what they did. Everyone's now advocating for, oh, we should lift the trade embargo on Cuba. But why? They kind of don't like us. They kind of, you know, try to nuke us back in the 60s. With their good old pals, the Soviet Union, and guess what happened to them? They got Mr. Stark and died. They got Spider-Man and they got Thanos snapped out of existence. They just said, ah. So they're like, Mr. Stark don't feel so good, and then, bah, it's over, done, gone. Like, come on, God, come on. You don't get it, man. You don't get it. I mean, there's a lot of kids nowadays that are like, communism's rad, man. Dude, Marx, sick. I don't know what Marx was. I think Marx was a socialist, actually. Sorry, I don't really read up on, you know, communism, socialism that much, mainly because I don't really care how much. I care for more military kind of stuff, but still, politics be, politics as it is. I do not agree. I only agree with capitalism, mainly because that's the only system I've lived under and I've seen it worked. Sure, capitalism has its flaws. Rich get richer. Poor get richer, though. Not poor get richer because you know, a little story. My grandpa, I believe he immigrated from Mexico in the 1930s. Grew up in Arizona, and they basically didn't live. They basically lived in poverty. It was poor. They were low class. They were the lower class. Basically, my grandpa lived by the train tracks, and the guy, the train conductor or the train driver, would always hand him a block of ice so they could cool themselves off. They didn't have air conditioning back then. I believe they did, but they were too poor to get it because you know they just immigrated. And like you know, and then I was like, that kind of sucks. You know, I kind of explains why capitalism sucks. But then I realized what my grandpa had now. He was able to my grandma immigrated from Mexico, and then he joined a gang. I believe he immigrated from Mexico, grew up, went to turn 18. He went to LA, and then LA he started working there. I believe he joined a gang, and then he decided, no, this isn't a good life for me. So he decided, I'm out of the gang, and he just when the Korean War was starting up, so he's like, he joined the army. And there's also a lot of fun. There's also a lot of fun stories from my family from when he was in the army. I remember there was one time he got his life saved because it was so fucking. I believe it was super freaking cold in Korea at the time, so he decided I need to get warm, and he freaking because there wasn't much stuff. I believe like they were pretty low on supplies, so he decided to go under a Jeep to get warm, but the car was on. So, freaking, what's it called? He stayed under the Jeep, and, there we go, I remember now. He was under the Jeep, and he, God damn it. That's something awesome. The car was on, so the freaking exhaust, the freaking gas was coming out of it. And he could have killed himself, because he could have poisoned himself with all the carbon monoxide and stuff that comes out of the cars. So, and then, as he was under there, I believe a sergeant or a high-ranking soldier came out, pulled him up from another car, and he said, "What the hell are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed by sitting under there."
One Dempsey. Yeah, that's probably fair.
You know, he took him to the hospital. He said, "All right, get patched up. Make sure he doesn't, get himself, make sure he's okay." And that was the last time my grandpa ever saw him. And I always want to meet that guy because I always want to know who the heck that guy was.
That'll even the odds.
And it was it's crazy. And that's always a crazy story. I always freaking love my family stories. And if you're family, you always love hearing stories from your family. I always like learning about what it was like back in the 80s because I've never lived then. I'm like, what was it like back then? And it was like, it was pretty fun. Like. It's always cool to know what was happening in the past when your parents were alive. Because you want to compare it to now. Like, how was the 60s to now? And the 60s are like, and then they're probably like, the 60s is kind of like now. A lot of political unrest, everyone's like, everything's going crazy, possible war coming, major power and stuff like that, yeah. And yeah, I can understand. I can understand that. And then, I don't understand why the left and the right can't get along. Maybe I understand there's some political issues that can't be solved through those guys. Some of them believe in old world values, some of them believe in new world values. Me, also, if you're wondering, me politically, I'm more of a technocrat because I believe that technology should just, flourish. Because that's the way the future technology is going to do, the future no matter what. And I don't really get why these people nowadays are like technology. They're taking our jobs. Like that's the point. That's the whole point of technology. They're here to make sure that that you don't have to do much anymore. And then when the time comes in the future, when everyone's jobs taken and everything's replaced with robots, people can finally just be like, we can relax now, and we can just chill out. And and I don't want it to be like Wall-E where everyone's freaking all the robots do the jobs and everyone becomes fat. I believe there should be at least some sort of job in the future where there's humans, there's still I don't believe there should be robot soldiers because that's kind of stupid. It's that's good hardware you're destroying for the reason of war. I believe people should still, I believe men should still fight their wars because you know it's in their nature. Me personally, I don't believe women should fight wars because that kind of shows that you don't care about, that you put those people, that you put women as second-class citizens, and they're not. They're first class because they're, you know, they're nurturers. They're meant to take care of the next generation. And I don't believe that, you know, women should be fighting wars that men should be fighting because it's not in their nature. It's not in women's nature to go fight, you know, fight for freaking survival. No, it's in women's nature to go defend their child and help their child, not defend their child, help their child and nurture their child. That's why men and women are teachers, nurses, you know. Like, you know what else? Like what else? Oh crap! Like, teachers, nurses, you know, cooks, you know, like, I don't know, not builders, but like, they help them, like, society. They don't make societies, they help societies. That's their job. They're helpers. They're not makers. No, they're home. No, oh yeah, like housewives. Like, you know, their job is to nurture. Men's job, on the other hand, their job is to, you know, make sure everyone's safe, make sure everyone's okay, make sure everyone's, you know, holding out alright. And that's the thing about this generation. No one really, all this feminism bullshit has taught women, like, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't have children. Even if you want to have children, it's bad. Why? Because we're overpopulated. I do agree, we're overpopulated. The world is getting quite big, and to the point where if we get too big, we're going to run out of resources. But also, that's why we know we should stop fighting these fucking wars. We should start focusing on space so we can, you know, hopefully point our, you know, we can focus more of our energy on fighting aliens rather than fighting ourselves. Because that's pretty fucking stupid. Why are we fighting ourselves? I'm about to go to bed soon. The sun's rising. Alright, boys and girls. Anyways, the moral of the story is we should focus on, you know, we shouldn't focus fighting each other. We should focus on helping each other and progressing the new generation to the new age, to the space age, because the space age is coming whether you like it or not. It already happened, but we now have to get to the age where we can start planning new colonies, just like how, you know, there was like the British put colonies on freaking Plymouth Rock, or how the settlers put, you know, their first colonies on the Americas. And we should do that. Instead of doing that on Earth with continents, just change up to do it with mankind and other, like, you know, planets. Cause that would be pretty cool. So everyone's like, oh, let's fucking fight each other for wars. Cause, you know, the people that always fight these wars are the young, and you know who's making the wars? The old. Why? Cause the old, you know. Old people don't like, you know, they want to make sure their own pockets are lined. Because why? Because fuck, the politicians fucking suck ass. And if you think a politician actually likes you, you're retarded, dude. I'm gonna say it to any person that says politicians actually care for me. You're autistic as fuck. You have autism. I don't know how the hell you think that, but whatever. Also, all autistic people out there, sorry about that. It's nothing against you. I'm just trying to get a point across. That you cannot think that a politician really cares for you. If you do think that, you're stupid as hell. Right. I'm gonna go get some grenades, and I'm gonna go on the Blaze of Glory, guys. Let's do this. But, yeah, moral of the story is, stop fighting. We should stop fighting each other like fucking apes. Even though I do agree that we should still fight wars because it, you know, gives men a reason to be men. But, you know, like, stop fighting wars for retarded reasons, like oil, or, you know, like other shit. Like World War II, I can understand. We fought a war to stop fascism. And World War One, we fought a war to stop the Kaiser, and the Kaiser was not a cool dude because he didn't align with us. I agree that Teddy Roosevelt should have been, you know, elected, and because we would have gone in the war sooner, we could have, you know, stopped the war a little bit earlier. Who knows? Maybe the war could end up by 1916 instead of 1918. But that's besides the point. We gotta stop fighting each other and focus on the stars, because the stars are where the next generation is going. Right, my generation definitely isn't going there because we're too retarded and fighting each other. The next generation definitely is really retarded because they've fed that bullshit their entire life that, hey man, you don't have a chance at doing jack shit in this world. Why? Fuck you, that's why. So yeah, we gotta stop focusing on fighting each other and we gotta focus on the new age, the space age, because the space age is the new age that is gonna be awesome. I don't mind. I really want to see the space age before I die. That'd be awesome. I want to see the first colony on Mars. That'd be freaking cool. Whether it's SpaceX, whether it's NASA, whether it's... That would be cool. Like, just imagine Kennedy, like nowadays, like they already landed. The Kennedy was able to land the first man on the moon. The next president, I want to hope the next president would be like able to land the next man on Mars or establish a colony on Mars. Cause heck, it's cool to freaking see that. Hold on, I'm gonna freaking just. I can't. Hold on. I don't know what all the grenades went. All right, boys, boys and girls, it's over. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. I don't think there's grenades in here. Damn it. Damn. Alright, whatever. Alright. Well, let's 3, 2, 1. Dog pile! Woo! Oh yeah! There we go. Yeah. But oh sorry. I moved for a second. But yeah guys, at the end of the day, everyone, not just the US, not just the political people that are like, oh, Democrats, fuck those guys, fuck Democrats, fuck libtards, or freaking leftists are like, fuck conservatives, fucking racist. You guys need to stop. You guys need to stop being bitches, okay? Because basically both sides suck ass. Either way. One side's corrupt, other side's corrupt. Libertarian Party really doesn't do much. Social, everyone just sucks. That's why I like being the technocrats. The technocrats just focus on. Now I understand there's probably something else I'm missing from the Technocratic Party, and if so, I'm sorry. But for my most understanding, technocrats just want to improve society with technology, which I love because technology is so cool. I'm using this technology right now to talk to you. If you're for some reason watching this, I'm using this mic is technology. This PS4 controller I'm playing with, technology. Everything I'm doing now, I'm moving a controller right now, technology. Everything is technology on here. That's awesome. That's why I love technology, because it brings joy. Sure, some technology in the world brings sadness, like freaking the internet and Twitter. I understand. Fuck Twitter. No one likes Twitter. If you like Twitter, what's wrong with you, man? You should probably get off that, because it's making your life worse. But at the end of the day, we're all human. And we're all in this world together. We're all in this struggle together. And we're always going to be fighting each other. I understand. It's in our human nature. And I support that human nature. That's why I believe we should still have a human military. Even when robots have our jobs. Because then, we're going to have more people caring. Because then, if you just have robots destroying each other, that's just like destroying good hardware. It's like destroying a good PC for no reason. It's like, oh, fight each other. But why? We're robots. We're supposed to be helping humans. And then they're gonna be like, yeah, so humans should still fight wars, but like, who knows? Maybe in the future, men will fight their wars, women will take care of their kids. It would be amazing. It would be awesome. I want to live to see that day. I probably ain't, because as I said before, my generation's always caught up in this freaking stupid shit. They're always talking about, you're racist and you're freaking conservative, you're Trump, you're an orange man, bro. You're a fascist, bro. Like, bro, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, man. No one cares. I don't care what political spectrum you fall on. I just care so that my children and my children's children and that my generation lives to see a freaking cool ass world where no one's fighting about whether they chose blue side, red side. Because it's so fucking stupid when I see people argue over, oh, what color do you support? What animal do you support? Do you support an elephant or do you support a donkey? Like, bro, who the fuck gives a fuck, yo? No party's gonna make it better. They both suck in their own right. It's just one. They're just trying to make a rise out of you. How the hell do they get their money? That's how they do it. Because they're always gonna make a situation seem worse than it is. Now I understand wars are bad, but that's what men must fight so they can stay strong and keep their wives and their children protected at night. And then women, they gotta stop with the feminism shit, man. They gotta stop. I don't understand why people get into it. It doesn't work. It's feminism. It was everything was fine when women were in the home. And heck, if you wanted to get a job or two, you would just go down to your local office, be like, hey, I want to apply for a job and get a job as a woman. And I understand there's some things that would go on in the background, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. We need to come together, right? Not a sexual way, like not like, you know, come, like, you know, we just need to become like, I'm saying come a lot. We need to be one. We need to be one human race. And though Ron Swanson is gonna hate me for this, I believe we should fall under just an Earth government, a Halo type government. And if you don't understand what Halo is, play it. It's a really cool game. Master Chief would thank me for that later. But still, it would be awesome if one day I just see the entire Earth just come under one banner, and I just see just these. I get to, like, we're not Chinese, we're not American, not Canadian, not Mexican, not Australian, not British, not Russian, not Indian. We're Earth. We're Earthlings. That'd be fucking cool. That'd be fucking rad. I ain't gonna see that day. I don't even think my kids are gonna see that day. Hell, I don't even think their kids are gonna see this day. It's the way we're going. Because basically everyone wants to, because all the politicians in the world, they don't care about you. There's maybe a small handful that actually care about their citizens. But no, all the major countries, they don't give a fuck. They just want to make money, and they want to make sure that they get their money one way or another. Cause why? Cause that's how politicians work. They want money. That's always what they're gonna be. Money grabbing bastards. So, yeah, we need to come together as the people. We need to come together as the people of Earth, and just say, enough with this government shit. It hasn't worked. Cause all it showed is that people are willing to throw other people under the bus so they can make a few bucks. And I'm tired of that. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It's dumb. I believe just come under a banner. Fight. Instead of fighting each other, we can fight aliens. We can fight people the aliens don't agree with. Like colonize the space. And that'd be awesome. Cause come on, everyone would agree. We only got everyone knows that we have limited time on this Earth. Right? You only got 100 years at maximum. For me at least, 100 years max. You're gonna make it for 100 years. Some people make it less, some people make it more. But basically around that range until you die. And you can be living your life wisely. But there's some people that are like, they're gonna bitch and complain about what? Political guy? About a president? About, oh, he didn't get elected this? Or, you know, this guy didn't get elected that? Fuck that, man. Doesn't work like that. That's not how it should work. That's never how it should work. There's change that needs to be happening, man. I'm not talking about like civil rights change. I'm not talking about, you know, freaking just, oh, you know, we changes in the government. No, I'm talking about world government, right? I'm talking about a government that keeps, you know, that the people monitor, not the government or other way around, where the government monitors the people. No, it's the people that monitor the government, not like the American government. Because American people, they've become cowards now. They don't monitor their government. They've just said, I've accepted what it is now. And maybe because some of the other generations have actually believed the government's actually supposed to help them. Hey, yeah, man, tell it to the Japanese people who got interned for freaking almost the entirety of freaking World War II. Because people got paranoid that, you know, the Japanese were spying on them for their own neighbors were spies, Japanese spies. God damn, man. You know what's funny? It's always the freaking Democrats. Alright, I'm gonna be a little base red pilled right now. It's always Democrats are doing something. They're always fucking up something. They always wanted slavery. They were the ones that backstabbed the South Vietnamese. They were the ones that were always they're the ones that let the people run the cities. But God forbid, you support Trump, you support the Republican Party, hang them. Trust me, if they had it their way, they would probably establish an American state, and they would probably kill everyone that didn't agree with them. That's how they work. It's like government works. Hold on, my shit's still going. Sick. Like, come on. It shouldn't work with that. It should be people run the government, not these hand select few of people tell other people how to run their lives. You know, people run their lives how they want to run their lives. Hell, I don't mind if some random dude's walking down the street naked. I'm be like, you know what? Respect, man. He's living his life. You know what? I'd probably get naked and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go live my life. And yeah, man, that's how it should work. That's how it should be. Man, voice crack, fuck. But like, that's how it should work, alright? I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you enjoy my little rant there. And basically, moral of that rant was just, we need to come together as one type of people. Alright? We need to come together and, you know, just be happy and let the next generation and, you know, help the next generation go to the stars and help them. Help them go to the stars so they can explore the unexplored. Thank you very much. My name is Battlefield Crusader, and I hope to God that you have a great night. Voice crack again. Great night, great day, and like and subscribe if you like watching me rant about things while playing FPS shooters. No homo if you're a guy. I love you all. Thank you very much for watching. And this is Battlefield Crusader.